Let me ask you something bold. What if I told you the glasses you're wearing right now might be making you look older than you really are? Not because you're not radiant, not because you're not stylish, but simply because your frames haven't caught up with the vibrant, confident woman you are today. See, most women over 60 have been wearing the same style of glasses for years, even decades. And during that time, everything else about you has evolved. Your style, your energy, your sense of self. But your frames, they've stayed the same. And here's the truth. The wrong pair of glasses can silently add 10 years to your face. But the right pair, it can lift your features, brighten your expression, and instantly reflect the woman you are inside, strong, elegant, and full of life. This video isn't about chasing youth, it's about celebrating who you are and enhancing the beauty you already have. So if you're over 60 and ready for a simple, powerful refresh, you're in the right place. Today, I'll show you the 5 most flattering styles of glasses that fashion experts and psychologists agree can make you look years younger, more awake, and more confident, without changing a single thing about who you are. Are you ready to find the frames that finally match the woman you've become? Let's get into it. Let's start with one of the most common and most overlooked reasons why women over 60 may look older than they feel: outdated frames. You may not even realize it, but if you've been wearing the same glasses for the past 10 or 20 years, they might be holding you back more than helping you see. Tiny wire rims, thick plastic rectangles, vintage cat eyes with too much flair. These styles may have been fashionable once, but now they can quietly send the message, I haven't updated anything in a long time. That's not fair to the woman you are today. Evolved, expressive, modern in your own unique way. Your personal style has grown. Your confidence has deepened. So why should your glasses stay stuck in the past? And beyond just signaling a dated look, these older styles often clash with your changing facial structure. What once balanced your features might now drag them down or create visual tension that didn't exist before. Because here's the truth, our faces change over time, and the wrong frames don't just look old-fashioned. They can pull your face downward in all the wrong ways. From sagging temples to drooping eye corners, gravity already does enough. You don't need glasses making it worse. So let's talk about that next. How certain frame shapes can actually weigh your face down, and how to avoid them. As we move past outdated styles, there's another mistake many women over 60 don't even know they're making: wearing glasses that pull the face downward. You may have felt it without realizing what it was. You catch a glimpse in the mirror and think, why do I look so tired today? You feel great on the inside, but your reflection doesn't match. The truth is, certain frame shapes work against your features as you age. Glasses with downward sloping angles, heavy lower rims, or thick temples can exaggerate natural aging changes. Slight drooping around the eyes, softened cheekbones, or sagging at the jawline. Instead of lifting your expression, these frames pull attention down, creating a heavier, more fatigued appearance, even when you're full of energy. And it's not just visual. When your glasses sit too low or slope outward, they affect how others perceive your mood, your vitality, even your confidence. But here's the good news. A simple shift in frame shape can work like a mini facelift. Glasses with slight upward curves, like cat eyes or softly angular designs, draw the gaze upward, lifting your whole face and brightening your eyes. It's a small change with a powerful effect. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and felt a little off, your frames might be the reason why. Next, let's explore how something as simple as color can completely transform how youthful and vibrant you appear. Now that you know how frame shape can weigh your face down, let's talk about something even more subtle, but just as impactful: color. Most women over 60 choose glasses thinking in terms of shape or prescription, but few realize how much the wrong color can age the face. Maybe you chose black because it seemed classic. Maybe you thought silver was neutral and elegant. But here's the thing: not every neutral is neutral on every face. As we age, our skin tone often softens. Our hair turns gray, silver, or white. And colors that once worked beautifully may now feel harsh, cold, or draining. Black frames, for example, can create too much contrast, especially on fair skin or with light hair. They emphasize fine lines, under eye shadows, and flatten your natural glow. Silver frames might fade into your face or clash with warm undertones, making your complexion appear dull or washed out. Instead, think harmony. Warm-toned women shine in soft golds, tortoiseshell, blush, or bronze. Cool-toned women glow in lavender, navy, rose silver, or clear. These shades reflect light, soften your expression, and brighten your overall appearance without trying too hard. And when your glasses complement your coloring, your eyes sparkle, your cheeks lift, your skin glows. Color is powerful and totally under your control. So before you buy your next pair, don't just ask, does this look nice? Ask, does this color love my skin? Because when the answer is yes, you'll see the difference instantly. Next, let's look at how size and weight can also affect how youthful or tired you appear. We've seen how the wrong color can drain your face, but now let's talk about something even more visual: frame size and weight. Yes, bold is beautiful. Yes, oversized glasses can make a fashion statement, but for many women over 60, big or heavy frames can do more harm than good. When your features become softer with age, when your cheeks lose volume, your jawline relaxes, an oversized frame can completely overpower your face. It steals the spotlight, and not in a flattering way. Large, chunky glasses often cast deep shadows under the eyes and cheeks. They can emphasize sagging or puffiness, even if you've applied your best makeup. And worst of all, they create a feeling of heaviness, visually and physically. If your glasses are constantly slipping, pressing into your nose, or leaving red marks behind your ears, that discomfort shows up in your expression. And let's be honest, you deserve better than that. The goal isn't to disappear behind your glasses, but to wear something that frames your face without fighting it. Try slimmer lines, lighter materials, proportions that complement your bone structure, not compete with it. The difference is immediate. You'll look more open, more polished, more refreshed, and most importantly, more you. Because confidence doesn't come from the boldest look. It comes from the right one. And next, we'll talk about the one mistake that's often invisible, but makes the biggest difference of all: poor fit. After all the talk about style, shape, and color, there's one mistake that's easy to miss, yet it can make the biggest difference in how youthful you appear: a poor fit. Even the most beautiful, flattering frames won't do you justice if they don't sit properly on your face. If your glasses sit too low, they can cast unwanted shadows under your eyes, making puffiness or dark circles look worse than they are. They also draw attention downward, causing your entire expression to feel tired or droopy. On the other hand, if your frames are too tight, they create pressure around the nose, temples, or behind the ears. You may not notice it at first, but that subtle discomfort builds throughout the day, and it shows up in your face. Tension in your brow, squinting from poor alignment, a slightly pinched expression that chips away at your natural glow. Your glasses should rest gently on your nose, sit just beneath or along your brow line, and follow the natural shape of your face without cutting across it. And remember, the right fit shouldn't just look good, it should feel effortless. Because when your glasses feel invisible, you become more visible. You carry yourself differently, you smile more easily, you connect more deeply, without distraction. And that, more than any trend or label, is what truly makes a woman over 60 look radiant, elegant, and ageless. If there's one frame shape that truly works like magic for women over 60, it's the cat eye, or any style with a soft upward angle. Why? Because the slight lift at the outer corners helps counteract the natural pull of gravity. As our eyelids soften and cheekbones shift, we need glasses that elevate, not drag us down. Cat eye frames do exactly that. They draw attention upward. They lift the eyes, brighten the expression, and create the illusion of higher cheekbones. It's like a subtle facelift, without surgery, without effort, And if cat eye feels too bold for your taste, don't worry. Modern versions are much more refined. They're elegant, feminine, and easy to wear at any age. Soft angular frames, such as gently squared or rectangular shapes, also help restore definition to faces that have lost some firmness. The clean lines bring structure and balance, without adding harshness. Just one detail to keep in mind. Choose a frame that tilts slightly upward at the corners. That tiny shift creates a powerful visual lift that can brighten your entire face. And once you've found the right shape, there's something else that can take your look even further, not in structure, but in light. Let's talk about how lighter, brighter frame colors, like clear, pastel, or soft-toned glasses, can enhance your glow and make your natural beauty shine through even more. Once you've chosen a frame shape that lifts your features, there's one more detail that can completely transform your look: the color. As we age, darker frames like black, deep brown, or metallic silver can start to feel heavy. They often cast shadows under the eyes, emphasize fine lines, or create harsh contrast, especially if your hair is gray or your skin has softened in tone. That's why light-colored, transparent, or pastel frames are a beautiful solution. They reflect light rather than absorb it. They soften your overall look, and they let your face take center stage, not the glasses. Think clear, champagne, blush, soft gray, or pale tortoise. These shades brighten the skin, highlight the eyes, and bring a sense of lightness and elegance that feels effortless. Transparent or pastel frames also pair beautifully with silver or white hair, creating harmony instead of visual tension. There's no heavy outline weighing down your features, just softness, glow, and subtle sophistication. And the best part, these colors are timeless. They're not trendy, they're quietly elegant. And they work whether you're going to lunch with friends or dressing up for a special evening out. So if you're not quite ready for bold patterns or dramatic designs, light-toned frames are one of the easiest ways to look instantly refreshed without looking like you're trying. Next, let's explore a classic favorite with built-in personality and richness: the tortoiseshell and softly patterned frames that never go out of style. After the soft glow of transparent and pastel tones, some women over 60 may want a frame with a little more character, something that still flatters but adds richness and personality. That's where tortoiseshell and softly patterned frames come in. Unlike flat black or metallic frames that can feel stark, tortoiseshell designs bring in warmth, depth, and texture, all without overwhelming your features. The subtle mix of tones, amber, caramel, taupe, even hints of rose or lavender, creates a beautiful, dimensional look. It's like wearing a touch of makeup, but through your glasses. The patterns break up harsh lines and gently soften the entire face. These frames are especially flattering on women with fair or gray-toned hair, because they create contrast without clashing. Instead of flattening your features, they enhance your natural contours and coloring. And here's a style secret: tortoiseshell frames tend to look more expensive, even when they're not. The natural variation in the pattern feels bespoke, timeless, and tastefully bold. Best of all, they go with everything, whether you're wearing neutrals, color, casual, or dressy. These frames add quiet polish and subtle interest. So if you're looking for something that's classic but far from boring, tortoiseshell or softly marbled frames are your perfect in-between. Not too loud, not too plain, just right. And now, if your goal is gentle balance and softness, let's move into the world of rounded and soft geometric frames, which work beautifully with the natural curves of the aging face. If tortoiseshell brings richness and depth, then rounded or softly geometric frames bring something just as beautiful: harmony. As we age, the sharp angles of youth begin to soften. The cheeks, jawline, and brow area take on more gentle curves. And sometimes bold or rigid frames can clash with this natural evolution, making the face look tired or overly severe. That's why rounded or soft geometric shapes, like ovals, teardrops, or gentle rectangles, are so flattering for women over 60. These styles echo the softness of your features, creating a sense of balance that feels organic and elegant. They don't fight your face, they flow with it. Rounded frames are perfect for square or angular face shapes, as they bring in curvature where it's needed most. And if your face is already oval or round, soft geometric lines can add just the right amount of structure without being too sharp or aggressive. The key here is moderation. Avoid ultra-round or overly boxy styles. Instead, think of gentle curves, subtle edges, and proportions that quietly enhance rather than dominate. The result? A look that's relaxed, graceful, and naturally fresh, like you at your best. And if you're looking for a frame that feels nearly weightless, effortlessly elegant, and puts the focus entirely on you, let's explore the beauty of rimless and semi-rimless glasses next. After the softness of rounded and geometric shapes, you might be wondering, what if I want something even more subtle, something that's barely there yet still makes a powerful impact? That's where rimless and semi-rimless glasses shine. They don't compete with your face. They don't shout for attention. They simply enhance what's already beautiful, you. These styles are perfect for women over 60 who want their natural features to take center stage. No bold borders, no heavy outlines. Just a light, barely there frame that lets your eyes, skin, and smile lead the way. Rimless and semi-rimless designs are also ideal if you wear minimal or no makeup. They don't interfere with your eyebrows, cheekbones, or eye shape, allowing your expression to stay open, soft, and effortlessly refined. And because they're typically lighter in weight, they offer extra comfort for those with sensitive skin, pressure points, or simply a desire for freedom. But don't mistake minimal for boring. These frames still carry elegance, the kind that whispers rather than demands. They pair beautifully with any outfit, from jeans to silk blouses, making them a versatile go-to for everyday life or special occasions. So if you're ready to feel polished without fuss, confident without excess, and radiant in your own quiet power, rimless or semi-rimless frames might be exactly what you've been waiting for. Up next, let's explore how to choose the perfect pair, based not only on looks, but also on your unique face, coloring, and lifestyle. Now that we've explored the 5 most flattering frame styles, it's time to bring it all together and help you find the perfect pair that doesn't just fit your face, but fits you. Because after 60, choosing glasses isn't just about vision, it's about identity, it's about confidence, it's about how you show up in the world. So where do you begin? 1. Start with your face shape. It's all about balance. Your face has changed, gently, beautifully, and so should your frames. If your face is oval, congratulations, most styles work for you. Try softly squared or angular frames to bring balance without overwhelming. If you have a round face, go for angular or rectangular frames to add structure and slim the silhouette. Cat eye or geometric styles can create elegant lift. For square faces, rounded or oval frames soften strong lines and add approachability. You'll look effortlessly graceful. If your face is heart-shaped, with a wider forehead and narrower chin, look for cat eye or bottom light frames to balance the upper and lower halves. And if your face is long or narrow, choose deeper frames or taller lenses to create visual fullness and proportion. 2. Color is more than style, it's energy. What looks good on someone else may not work for you, and that's okay. Your skin tone and hair color are the secret to finding frame colors that light you up. If you have cool undertones, rosy skin, silver hair, reach for clear, silver, lavender, navy, or soft blue. If you have warm undertones, peachy skin, golden or honey-colored hair, try soft golds, bronze, tortoiseshell, or rose. The right color doesn't overpower you. It enhances your natural glow and brings life to your eyes. 3. Comfort isn't optional, it's essential. A stunning pair of glasses that pinches your nose or slides down constantly. No thanks. Choose frames that rest gently on the bridge of your nose. Don't dig into your ears, and feel balanced, not bulky. When your glasses fit well, you feel relaxed. You look more open, and your whole posture reflects that ease. 4. Match your lifestyle, not just your prescription. Do you spend your days gardening, reading, working, or traveling? Do you want something classic or something with flair? Your glasses should suit you, not just your lenses. Maybe you want a lightweight pair for home and a more expressive pair for going out. Why not have both? Think of your glasses like jewelry. You wouldn't wear the same earrings every single day, right? 5. Let your glasses reflect your energy. You've lived, learned, and evolved. Your glasses should reflect that. Whether you choose rimless for quiet elegance, cat eye for bold lift, or tortoise shell for timeless warmth, let your frames express your story. Because at this stage, it's not about hiding age, it's about honoring who you've become. And when your glasses feel like you, that's when the magic happens. Because it was never just about glasses, it was always about you. Let's take a moment to reflect. We started this video talking about glasses, but what we've really been talking about is transformation, not the kind that hides your age, the kind that honors it. Because the right pair of glasses doesn't just lift your features, it lifts your spirit. It reminds you that you are still vibrant, still evolving, still very much seen. At this stage in life, style isn't about chasing trends. It's about claiming your space, owning your story, and showing the world the woman you've become, bold, elegant, unshakably authentic. Glasses may seem like a small detail, but they're front and center in every smile, every photo, every connection. So why not make them a reflection of the beauty and confidence you've earned? Whether you choose cat eye frames that lift, clear tones that brighten, or rimless styles that quietly glow, the best pair is the one that lets you shine through. You've earned the right to look in the mirror and love what you see, not because it's flawless, but because it's real. So maybe it's time to let go of the old pair, the safe pair, and step into something that feels like a fresh chapter. Because you're not trying to look younger, you're choosing to look like your best self, and that is timeless.